2. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Edge Mindset Podcast. Today we have an entrepreneur, a hardworking Samoan, New Zealand born, all the way from Australia, visiting the UK, Sherilyn. How are you?
Hello. Did you say my last time? My last name.
My last time?
My last
time. And what's your last name?
Laban. It's Laban.
And what village are you from in Samoa?
Sene-lefao.
And does the name Laban come from there?
It doesn't actually.
Oh, okay. Where does it come from?
I think it comes from my Turk side, from my dad's side.
You took along as well?
I am.
Oh.
Vietnamese.
To all the Labans out there, hello, what's up? Hopefully there's some in the UK. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you're probably our first guest, so it's pretty exciting. Just a bit about Sherilyn. She's been behind the scenes since I started this. This is our episode number 3, and I think she can definitely see the journey to where we are today. We finally got 2 mics working. We got a video rolling, and I think we're ready to go, eh?
156, but we're all good.
Okay, let's get to know Sherilyn. First question. Heritage.
I am Samoan. I was born in Auckland, New Zealand, and I moved to Australia when I was 2, and been there ever since. I'm 27 now.
Oh, nice. And you're brought up by your parents or grandparents?
My parents, both of my parents, my mum and dad.
Yeah, I know you're really close to your Samoan side as well.
Yeah.
It seems like you go there every second week. But yeah, give us a bit of an insight of why you go Samoa a lot, and you know what it means to you when you go there, and obviously the tour Samoa.
Yeah, so we do go there a lot. My mum's recently just moved over there. She's looking after my grandpa. We lost my nana during COVID, which was really sad. She was in Samoa. I still haven't actually gone to see her, but yeah, just been back and forth trying to visit my mom, or she'll come visit us.
Yeah, that's a big thing that we do as Samoans, is look after our grandparents, or our parents look after them.
Yeah.
This is pretty interesting because in the UK it's a bit different. The culture is a bit different in terms of those, you know, what would you call it, in respect for your elders.
Yeah.
Explain that to everyone. What does it mean to look after your elders?
I think it's just something that we've always been brought up with, and our parents have been brought up the same. We always have to look after our parents. Or our parents, it's literally biblical as well. But yeah, I think it's just just something that just comes to us is like our parents have looked after us our whole life. Why can't we do the same back?
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Well, yeah, we'll talk about your life now. After leaving school, what did you always wanted to be?
I actually wanted to become a paramedic, but I actually got declined from TAFE from doing that.
Yeah.
I didn't fight to, you know, try and work hard and become one, but I'm pretty happy with my life right now, what I'm doing.
Yeah, why paramedic?
I don't know, I was at the hospital one time and I just saw like paramedics on duty with a bloody patient, and I was like, I want to do that.
Do you think it connects to your heritage with helping people? Because it sounds like it relates.
Maybe.
You know, us caring about others, and you give back to your parents, your grandparents, and obviously this is giving back to people.
Yeah, maybe it is. I've always been someone that wants to help someone. But yeah.
Well, this also connects to one of your side hustles.
Yeah.
Do you want to explain to everyone what it is and what the name is?
So I run a small business back in Australia. It's Creation by Shares, helping those with memorial stuff like doing banners, badges, helping them with sentimental pieces, for like gifting them to people. And yeah.
It sounds like you're pretty passionate about what you do, and it's a lot of designing, a lot of time. what's the best thing about it?
I think the best part about it is the sentimental pieces. Creating something that was kind of non-existent, but you put a piece together that kind of makes it look like it's realistic. For example, for Rain's first birthday, he is the only grandchild that hasn't met his grandpa. So for his first birthday, we gifted him a portrait of him and grandpa together, and it like looks pretty realistic. Like they've actually met each other. So yeah, that's the best part. And seeing people's reactions is my favorite part about it. Yeah.
Yeah, just a bit of context behind that. Rain's my youngest Yorkshire boy. So he just turned 1, and you know, we're lucky enough to have Sherilyn and Andrew and also Estelle's other family here to witness it. And that was one of the gifts that Sherilyn gave our family, was a picture of Grandpa and Rain together. But yeah, so where did creation with Shez start?
It just started by, I've always just been a creative person, doing like just those kind of sentimental things for birthday gifts. And then COVID hit, and then we were kind of out of pocket with money. I was getting sick, so I wasn't working for about 4 or 5 months, and then yeah, just started the business up.
Oh, nice. So this all started because of COVID?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, because
Wow.
a lot of people lost their jobs. I was one of them, but I was also quite sick. I had a few things. I was in hospital a lot, so that kind of just built up from there, just doing business from home.
Oh yeah, was that COVID related or?
No, it was more health related, but yeah, we're all good now.
Are you all good now?
Yeah, we're all good now.
No, the business side I love. Obviously I play in a business, you know, called Rugby League, and you know, for us to be the best every weekend, we have to do the amount of work during the week.
Yeah.
And when I look at what you do, you have to prep, you have to design, and then you got to put it all together, and then your game day is actually giving it to the client.
Yeah.
So if I flip that to your thing, what are extras to you? What extra detail things that you need to do, and what do you do to keep at high performance?
Ooh, extra things would just be really detailed, like listen to the customers, to what they want in their designs, making sure you pick up on a lot of those things that make it personal to them. So those are the extra things, making sure that the quality of the stuff is good as well. And yeah.
So do you also get deadlines?
I do.
So yeah, how do you manage that? Like, is that a stress thing?
It can be a stress thing just because I also work. But like it can be okay. Just because with the job that I work, it's part-time, so it's a bit of a mix of working and also doing the small business. We do have a lot of people that come in with less than 24-hour orders, but you know what, it's all good. It's like, if I can't do it, then it's fine. I would just recommend them to somebody.
Yeah.
But I do try to fit everyone that as much as possible.
Yeah, so you're pretty busy back in Australia.
Yeah.
2 jobs. You drive your boyfriend around everywhere.
Actually, no, I don't. Not anymore, but yeah.
I know you keep mentioning small business. When is it going to be big business?
Oh, hopefully we have a 5-year plan. We're trying to build up a clothing business as well, with vintage and our own clothing line. So we're trying to merge both of those together. So hopefully in 5 years' time, or maybe less.
Nice.
Yeah.
So in 5 years' time, is it fair to say that you'll be back on here and explaining your big business model?
Yeah, hopefully.
And what are the names of these businesses?
So it will be Creation by Shez, and then we have a clothing business called Genesis Co. that's kind of in the progress of getting samples and stuff. So it's been pretty exciting.
Genesis Co.
Yeah, Genesis.
Everyone remember that. What does that mean? That word.
So Genesis, we got it from the Bible. It pretty much, because Genesis is in the beginning of the Bible, and the first few verses and chapters are about like Jesus and God like creating the heavens and earth. Genesis Code was just the beginning of something new for us.
So the first drop's going to be Let There Be Light.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just the beginning of something. Yeah.
How awesome. Yeah, so so you've come to the UK.
Yeah.
How are you finding it?
Finding it okay. I don't know about this weather though. I feel like the only summer part that we felt was in Europe.
Where have you been since coming to UK, and what's your favourite?
So we went to Scotland, we went to Manchester, Liverpool, I think Hampton.
Yep.
I don't know.
They're cities, but yep.
Yeah.
Outside UK as well.
We also went to Paris, Belgium, and Amsterdam. My favourite was Scotland.
Scotland.
I will gladly move there. The pipe bag's got me.
Did you like York?
I did. Yeah, it was actually really beautiful.
Yeah. I think Scotland and York, they kind of
have the same vibe. But
yeah, definitely the same vibe. Coffee. Do you like coffee? You don't drink coffee?
No.
Oh. What about the food in UK?
What about the food in the UK?
What's your thoughts?
I miss home.
Nah, people don't understand. Us Aussies keep saying like Australia have the best coffee, Australia have the best food. Now you coming over, don't be biased. How do you explain the difference?
I completely understand why you guys ask for food from Australia. The barbecue sauce, the snacks. Yeah, it just all makes sense now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you're only here for a little bit. How long are you here, and what are a few things that you want to do before you go?
I am here for 5 weeks. It's already been 3 weeks. I go home in less than 2. I pretty much did everything that I wanted to do. Like I got to travel a bit, which was pretty good. Spend time with the kids, get to see the lifestyle that you guys are living here. He's been here for a few years, and this is our first time coming to see you guys. So yeah, it's been good to see all of that and to see the country that you live in.
Could you see yourself living here?
Yeah, I actually could. It's been on my mind a lot lately. Scotland's been heavy on my mind.
Oh no. Oh, yeah. I've only been to where we went in the city, so
yeah,
I'd like to see a bit more to kind of say that I want to live there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a funny place.
I wouldn't mind moving here just because you have so many places to travel to at a cheap price.
Yeah, definitely.
Like to go to the Gold Coast is 2 hours, but to get to Dublin and Amsterdam was only an hour. So like
yeah,
yeah,
I get that.
the travel bug.
Are you ready to go home, or?
I am, but I'm not. I am because we're running out of money. But I'm not, and I miss my family, but then I'm not because I feel like I have so much more that I want to do here. Travel more.
Well, I'll just ask one more question for someone that's watching the podcast.
Yep.
That was in your position at 18 years old. What advice would you give them?
I would give them work hard, travel, money comes and goes, memories are there forever. Yeah.
What's work hard mean
Like
to an 18-year-old?
In saying that, like, it's okay to like not know what you're going to do at 18. I'm 27. I'm just trying to figure everything out with a small business and working a part-time job as well. But yeah, just do your best, I guess. It's okay to not be where you want to be, but you will get there eventually.
Oh yeah.
It took me about 8 years.
What's a challenge that an 18-year-old should know before they take the first step that really hurt you or made you kind of derail?
I'm going to need an example for that one.
Just a challenge. So in rugby, we have injuries. Injuries can stop us from playing. Injuries can stop us from getting a new contract. And we have to build you know, a type of resilience to get through that. Now, let's flip it the other way. You're 18, you've just finished school, you've got your mind on something that you want to achieve. What's something that could stop me from doing that? Or stop an 18-year-old Sherilyn?
18-year-old Sherilyn went through a lot, but I don't know, just have faith in God that He's going to take you where you need to be. Yeah.
That's powerful.
Yeah.
Faith, eh?
Yeah, faith.
Nice. I like it. So, if we wanted to follow you on Instagram, Facebook, how can we connect with you? And yeah, what are your pages and that?
So my personal one is Sene-lefao. You don't need to follow me on that one. Pretty personal. For my small business though, it's Creation by Shares and Genesis Clothing. Genesis Co. 1. Yeah, we're trying to fix that. Someone's got Genesis Co.
Awesome. I'm going to try and start this, but before we end the podcast, give us one question that I can ask our next guest.
Pretty much I would ask the same question. What would you say to your 18-year-old self?
Let's go.
Yeah.
Thanks everyone for tuning in. Welcome. Thank you for listening to the Edge, the Edge Mindset podcast. And thanks Sherilyn for jumping on.
Thanks for having me.
3, 2, 1, cut. Oh.